I have to open this. Yeah, so that key, this is my inventory. I had a key here. Whenever there's a little check next to it, you can fucking discard it.
Like it's already used.
Yeah, you used it as much as you can. So this is where you go. I'm actually going to get some more items in here because there's more items. First aid spray, that's a full heal. Nothing over here yet. Yeah. Can't go up that way. There's ammo up here that I'm just going to get. That's a puzzle. Oh, it's on the other side. Fuck, I'll come back for it on the other. I'll get it later. Is there ammo in here? There's a locked door. Herbs! You just smoked some fucking herb.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's locked. This is a safe. I know the combination.
Just because you played it so much.
From playing it.
But you'd have to find it in the world otherwise.
Yeah, and you don't find this particular one till a bit later. I'm going to go ahead and open it, but I'm not going to pick up what's inside it. Combination is 6 to 11, and I'll point out the document or whatever that shows it. That's an extended mag for a gun that I don't have yet, so we're going to leave that there. Actually, we're going to take it and just put it in the box. That's easier. So the item box is where you put all your extra items, and they're set all around the map.
Okay.
And they the items are just, you know, between boxes.
That makes
like
sense.
It's your just extended inventory.
Yeah.
So guide pamphlet. Welcome to Raccoon City. Did you know while we were home of the pharmaceutical giant Umbrella Corporation, which the whole fucking city's built around, they literally fund everything in the city. That's why everything's all fucked. Raccoon City is a vibrant and dynamic city with a long, rich history of its own, which has been errated. Basically anything before Umbrella is like, oh, we had a church. Like, that's our history.
We had a church. Dope. Yeah.
No, after Umbrella, they had fucking museums and police stations and, like, hospitals, all of which having incredibly elaborate puzzles and key solutions and shit.
So it basically just became the home of, like, an oil prince. And just, like, a corporation just literally took over the entire
not far
town
off because
just through financial backing.
Yeah, it basically financially built the city.
Yeah.
And the guy who started the Umbrella Corporation, Oswald Spencer, he was obsessed with becoming immortal. He created Wesker as a clone of himself to try and be, like, perfect and, you know, try and figure out his immortality deal. Yeah. That's why there's zombies, because you can see the jump from, like, oh, researching a zombie virus as a way to, like, bring about your own immortality.
Yeah, because they're so resilient in nature, you have to destroy the brain, so you
and they're basically just undead. So,
yeah.
like, yeah, undeath. Oh, well, we were the home of the group. The Raccoon City Police Station, the building in the center of the town, wasn't always a police station. In fact, it used to be an art museum. That's why there's weird art everywhere. Various features like the unusual clock tower and the goddess statue, weird as fuck, in the main hall remind us of a bygone era. This is a awful use of space for a police station. Anyway, just a few blocks from the police station is an orphanage founded and run by the Umbrella Corporation. I thought you just fucking said that the city had a history of its own without the Umbrella Corporation. With the help of the generous donations from businesses and citizens alike, the building is known for its stained glass window. That's it. Just a fucking stained glass window.
Hell yeah.
That's all you get. It attracts visitors from around the world. Yeah, who the fuck turns museums into a police station? Nobody. Nobody in real life. See?
That's pretty fucking
Art museum.
creepy, yeah.
Art museum. That is cool. You see all this shit that they piled up in the windows to keep the zombies out. So yeah, by the time you reach the police station, there's already been, like, kind of like a survival holdout here before they just all got zombified.
Makes sense.
Because the police station was, like, broadcasting, like, anyone who can make it to the station, come to the station.
Yeah, try to shelter people.
Yeah, it didn't work out too well.
Yeah, I can imagine, yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna go, now that we've done all the stupid shit, we're gonna go into the spooky area.
Spooky area. Let's do it.
Yeah, it's real spooky.
Oh, great.
Oh yeah, just slide in the blood.
Yeah. And that brings up a good point that I wanted to bring up. The canon reason why the protagonists in the game don't get infected is it's two reasons. One is that damage that's not from a cutscene is kind of like considered not really canon.
What?
Like gameplay bites and shit.
Gotcha.
The other reason,
Focus.
which makes a lot more sense,
Focus.
is that the T virus, the zombie virus, a few people can be like resistant to it.
Yeah, just like normal viruses in nature.
Yeah, so all the protagonists obviously have to be resistant to it. And in the case of RE1, that's actually why they were selected for STARS, because the Wesker, the leader of STARS, put it together as a kind of like a test subject for the mansion and all the zombies in it and the monsters and shit.
That's pretty fucked. Okay, that makes sense though. That's pretty good story.
Yeah.
I mean, I always assumed that Resident Evil had good lore, but I just never really got into it. But it seems super interesting so far.
Yeah, there's a lot, and a lot of the stuff comes from the first game. A lot of the stuff you just
Oh my god.
kind of get from documents.
Hurry!
Hey, he's fucking here.
Open this goddamn door!
Open it, huh? Oh, I gotta open the door.
Help, stepbro, I'm
Open the
stuck.
He's about to be stuck. He's about to be real stuck.
Give me your hand.
Help me!
Hold on. Give me your other hand.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
Yeah, there we go. Wait for it. Oh, nice.
somebody didn't use lube.
Tell Marvin. I'm dying. Tell Marvin zombies ate my legs. So he had a notebook he was trying to give to you.
Nice.
It says "Way Out."
Dope. That
Got
helps.
a statue, 3 medallions, and then this is some bullshit right here.
Fucking, you have time to write, or do you just draw? Like,
Yeah, he just drew everything.
just drew it. But now you
scribbling.
couldn't
Oh, yeah, I
fucking
forgot this guy's
explode
small.
anything.
So in the original games, zombies could not come through doors.
Oh, now they just bust the fuck
Fuck, I don't remember that guy popping. Holy shit. Now we're just running back to the main room. None of these zombies are gonna
Bro, they're
die.
squatting up. They're squatting up on me.
Oh, one round. Ah. So none of these are gonna die. But that's okay. Yeah, I got lost.
What the fuck is that? Oh.
That's a
Dude.
big boy, that's a beer. There's a meeting of the beers. So now that's about to be us. We're
Like,
about-
you just saw somebody get
Yeah.
absolutely wrecked doing that, and you're gonna go ahead and give your own 2 cents into that situation.
Oh yeah, you got saved. And then you just kind of. Oh, I like that
You all right?
squelching sound.
You're safe. For
This is
now.
Marvin.
Marvin's fucked up.
Yeah,
Marvin's
Marvin's cool as shit in this one. In the first,
Thanks.
the original version of the game,
Obviously,
just
someone
like
taught
some
you
dude
well.
that fucking
Yeah.
has like
I
30
know how to take
seconds in
care
the
of
game,
myself.
and he just gives you an item or like
Come on.
tells you something and then dies.
Jesus.
So then they were like, all right, let's do a little bit more with this. In this one, he's much more of a
So
like
nobody
the
knows what
character in
caused
the
this?
zombie movie who gets bit and then is like, oh fuck, I'm dead, but
There's
until
a
I
lot of
die, I'm
theories.
gonna like
But all
try
I
to
know
help
for
as
sure
many
is that
people
this
as I
place is
can or
crawling with
whatever.
zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're telling me.
And just fucking blow my head off at the
Yeah,
last
keep that
second,
on.
traumatizing everybody I was involved with.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna be around long. Once I find Chris, we're out of here.
You really Chris's sister?
Yeah. Why?
Who's
you find
Chris
something?
again?
Chris is her brother. That's the
that's
one from
somebody-
the first game.
You're
Oh, okay.
It was Chris and Jill who were the two characters in the first game.
Vacation?
Chris Redfield,
That's right.
she's the Redfield, and
great
Jill
news.
Valentine.
I've got more for you.
Okay.
Looks like there might
She's
be a way
in
out of this
RE3
secret
and some.
passageway.
I think she's
Good.
only in RE3.
Is
Chris
Resident
and Leon
Evil
get more games.
Yeah, we should
is
probably
Resident
get you to the
Evil
hospital.
1 the one that
about
has the meme about
I can
like
take care of myself.
I know there's like a meme in the
Oh,
community
there's
about
good
getting in the
memes.
This is
trash
ridiculous. You're gonna
can.
need some help.
Listen,
Like-
That's
Claire,
RE4.
That's RE4, like just a
Save
bit
yourself.
living in the trash can.
Yeah.
so you can see your brother again.
You see, Marvin told her that Chris isn't here. He's on
Probably need
vacation.
this.
So she
Always
came
on
for
vacation.
nothing.
Always something.
And be careful. If you see one of those things, no matter who they were, you can't hesitate. Take them out if you can. Or you run.
He actually has a lot more better dialogue with Leon, which I mean obviously makes sense because Leon is also a cop.
Yeah. He didn't even really know her. or,
Yeah,
like,
he's
knew
just
of
like,
her.
he's just like, oh, you're Chris's sister. Oh, well, he's gone. Find a way out. Be careful.
So how does the knife work in this? Is it just kind of like a way to like push it out the way?
So the knife, it does damage. You can swing it. It doesn't do any like stagger damage. Stagger damage is kind of rare in this game,
Okay.
unless you get the perfect reticle thing right here. And there's some differences with Claire's gun that I'll talk about in a second. So first thing, this guy right here. This is the lion statue. Yeah, I know how health works. I know how map works. Officer's notebook. Go to the lion statue. What do we got? We got a lion, a plant, and a bird.
Lion, plant, bird. Oh, it's some Skyrim shit.
Yeah, it's literally like the Skyrim lion, plant, that bird. Hey, so we got. I wish some of these puzzles. It's like here's the solution and here's the thing. You don't even have to find it.
Yeah.
Like I get that this is kind of like the tutorial puzzle. Like this is how puzzles work in this game, but it's a little
easy.
easy.
So Elliot was right.
So Elliot was right. Oh yeah, that guy
Yeah,
we
we're
found.
not out of here
we've
yet.
Got 8.5 was Elliot. That was his name. You don't need to know it. It's
Elliot got shreked.
it's
sir.
irrelevant. It's the main differences with Claire's handgun versus Leon's. Is this is not the handgun she had in the first game.
Oh, okay.
Or in the original game. She had a Browning high power. This is a something. It looks like a Ruger maybe. I can't fucking tell. It might actually say SLS 60. Whatever it is, it's a 9mm revolver, which is odd, but it's not completely out of the realm of reality because there are revolvers that will take the rimless 9mm cartridge, but usually a revolver cartridge has to have a rim because when it drops into the cylinder, the rim on the bottom of the
That's what
cartridge
keeps it, yeah.
keeps it in there. But a lot of the gun stuff in this game is actually pretty accurate. This is good. This is a good part. This is a good part right here. So you're just in a fucked hallway.
Yeah, beyond fucked hallway.
73 bird, rescue coming, blah blah blah, touchdown at RPD. So you hear that from the radio.
And
And
you
this
got
is-
Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Yeah, put your hand by his mouth. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, you know he's gone, but this is a good little foreshadowing room because
Jesus.
you see this guy, he got sliced.
Who's there?
That's ridiculous.
And the zombies, I don't know if you noticed, the zombies don't have any sort of claws or anything to do something like that. This guy's hanging. This is a little cool bit. Watch. Fucking walk into him.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
That's so cool though. That's such cool game design.
Yeah, the gore is so. Well, actually, it's not that good. I'll show you some good fucking gore. Like, if you shoot a zombie in the face with a shotgun in this game, it'll, like, peel his entire face skin off. And he'll just be like a bloody skull.
It's crazy.
So that one burst through the window. Some of them burst through. Did those guys not pop? There's usually supposed to be ones that... They don't actually come through these windows, but they just kind of lunge at you. Yeah, so the zombies do come through the window. Oh, fuck. I
You
thought
asshole.
so. I actually don't need to kill you, I don't think. Ah, record of events. Here we go. September 25th. We're turning the station into a temporary shelter due to the massive sudden outbreak. All police personnel have been instructed to make the safety of the citizens top priority. One of the refugees attacked us, resulting in the death of one officer, Jesus, from one guy, injuring 3 others. Well, it was a zombie, obviously, but how the fuck do you see that one guy was able to kill an officer and injure 3 others and not think, what the fuck, this guy's a monster?
Like, this dude's absolutely cracked out of his mind.
The person whose question was restrained, someone snapping under intense stress. Yeah, sure. A mob attacked the station, resulting in a number of casualties. Few survivors were able to make it safely behind the emergency shutters, but surrounded as we are, it'll be hard for us to escape this place. We're not sure we can fix any comm equipment, so we remain cut off. And that's another interesting thing. The city also basically gets cut off from the rest of the world because they don't want, like, any word of this to get out.
Okay.
So, like, radios and shit don't be working. And that's all on purpose.
Have people not, like, evacuated the city, or they're like...
Well, the consensus is they did a good enough job, like, covering it up that by the time shit was already, like, hardcore, most people didn't even realize it, like, what was happening.
Oh, okay.
I know, and one thing I forgot to mention about the knife, I'll just demonstrate it here, is any weapon that's not like your main guns that go here, they're
Not good.
your sub weapons. You can cycle through them. You get a knife for now. You'll get some other ones, but I'll show you. So when you get grabbed by a zombie, you can do that,
Okay.
and you lose the knife until you pick it back up.
Bastard!
Now, he's not dead. I know that. And see, it took some durability away from my knife because it does have durability.
Really? Okay, so is that something
might
that
be
you can
dead.
fix at certain points?
You just get more knives.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go here first.
But that will, like, save your HP or whatever, or is that, like, saving your life? Like, if you didn't stab that dude, would he have just damaged you, or would he have, like,
It would have just
made
been
you
damage.
restart? Okay.
Damage in this game is calculated in an insane way. So when you're on normal, the better you're doing in game, the more damage enemies deal and the less damage you deal. So if you haven't been hit and you've been hitting headshots and getting a lot of kills, the game's like, alright, we're gonna ramp up the difficulty. And store your healing items. It's a good tip.
Don't store them?
Do store them,
Do
like the
store
spare
them.
ones. You shouldn't really keep more than one at a time.
Okay.
Because you'll find more. And you need... inventory spaces in these games are power. So, red herb, got a green herb. Green herb is like a regular heal. I can combine 2 of those to make like a medium heal. Or a low heal, medium heal, and then 3 green herbs is a full heal.
Okay.
A red and a green is also a full heal. The red doesn't do anything on its own. So see, we got
Mixed
some.
in.
We
Got
got the
that
green
hybrid?
crack and the purple Urkel or whatever the fuck.
Hell yeah.
And we got
We
a
out
little
here
dark
blending.
room. Yeah, man. It's fucking strains. I got strains on strains. Gunpowder. You combine that with other gunpowder to make ammo. Fucking self-explanatory. Oh, cool document. Beneficial benefits of herbs, blah blah blah. Humans have used herbs. In this book, we'll explore the herbs native to the Arklay Mountains. And these herbs originally were supposed to only be in these mountains, these made-up Arklay Mountains for the game. And that's why the pharmaceutical company set up shop here.
Okay.
later on, when you're in Europe and fucking China and Africa and like all over the fucking world, they're there. And I think the only difference is like the way they explain it is that it's a clone variation. So like whatever evil company has been doing their shit has also been cloning these plants. But it doesn't make any fucking sense because the reason why is where we save.
Okay.
Typewriter in hardcore, you have to use ink ribbons like in the old games, which is like an item that gets consumed, and you'll find like a stack of 2 or 3 next to every typewriter.
Okay.
So really, it doesn't limit your saves that much because you'll find 2 or 3 like at a time.
Okay.
It's just kind of an extra little level of whatever.